Hello folks, this is video 3 of lesson or week 3 and we're looking at adding a life counter, an enemy and a quick game over message. Just a quick one, it's not going to be the same scale as what we did with lesson 2. So let's quickly look at this working. I need to click the green flag twice for some reason because Scratch is glitching out on me a little bit. But I am getting attacked by this cat and I have to keep avoiding the cat. As soon as the cat has touched me, I lose a life. If I get to 0, it says game over. I'll stop and then I'll press green flag again. For some reason, it needs to be activated twice. And it's nothing to do with my scripts, it's just sometimes this happens. So there you go. I've just got to avoid being caught by the cat. There we go. Right, let's build this then. So here is my example project that I'm going to be working on. And I'm going to choose a sprite. I'm going to click choose a sprite. And I'm going to add an animal. I'm going for this top view of a cat. And just a few things. I want to make it 70% so it's slightly bigger, the mouse. And I want the cat to start in the top there. Also, it's going to rotate. So it should be set to all around as opposed to left, right. It's going to rotate just like the mouse does. Okay. What I'm going to do firstly is I'm going to give the cat some actions. So it's going to have an event when green flag clicked. And following that, I'm going to give it a forever. So I'm going to put a forever loop in from the control menu. And I'm going to set it to point in direction, or point towards, not the mouse pointer, but Mike the mouse. So let's play that for a second and see what happens. There we go, and my mouse is moving around. You can see the cat is constantly facing towards me everywhere I go. It's quite cool, isn't it? I'm making a simultaneous script now, also starting with the on green flag clicked event. So I'm going to go for that, and I'm going to create a forever loop. And I'm going to put an, no, I'm not going to put an if in. What am I doing? I am going to go to control. You can see I've rehearsed this, forgetting which menu I'm going to. I am going to wait a period of time, so the cat's going to wait a bit. 0.5 seconds. Waits 0.5 seconds, and then what it does is it glides to Mike the mouse. So it's going to keep doing this. It's going to keep looping it. It's going to wait 5 seconds. It's going to glide for 1 second to wherever Mike is. Then it's going to go back to the beginning of the loop, wait 0.5 seconds. Then it's going to glide for a second to wherever Mike is. I think that's too slow though. So I'm going to set it to 0.6 of a second. Make it a bit more challenging. There we go. In my example, I hope you noticed that Mike actually jumps around every time he touches the cat. So we're going to do that now. We're going to go to events, when green flag clicked. So I'm in Mike's thumbnail. When green flag clicked, I'm going to go to a forever loop from control. You can click on the control bit as well. A forever loop. If then, so the if then block. If then touching cat 2, because obviously we're in Mike the mouse's script. If touching cat 2, we go to motion and we're going to go to a random position. Let's see how that works now. Every time the cat touches me, I jump. There we go. Perfect. Right, so that's working. Now we need to create a variable for life. So I'm going to go to variables on the right hand side and I'm going to make a variable. Oh, but there's already one pre-made for me. How lovely. But you'd make a variable for all sprites and call it life. I've tried this a few times, you see. So I'm going to set life out after green flag clicked to 3. It's going to be set to 3. Lovely. If touching cat 2, go to random position, and then we're going to change life by -1. We're going to decrement life. We're going to decrease the value of it by 1. So we're going to decrease it by 1, which is essentially the same as saying change life by -1. We're decrementing it. That's a computer science term there. Let's see the game in action now. So you can see the life counters dropping by 1 every time the cat touches me. There we go. And now I'm in negative numbers. Alright, the final thing we want to do really is have a game over message. You may also independently want to work on as a sort of extension, making a start screen for this. I'm just going to stop it here. But I need to make another sprite for the game over message. So go to the cat's head there. I go to the paintbrush, and I'm just going to do it with text really quickly. Change the fill to red, really strong red. And I'm going to type game over, not game mover, over, right? Get the mouse pointer, increase the size of it exponentially so it just covers the whole screen. And we're going to give it some scripting. We want it to only appear when the life goes below 1, right? So when it goes below 1. So what we want to do is we want to go to its code. And we're going to go for something really simple. We don't even need looping for this. We go to when green flag clicked. Okay. We then go to control. And all we need to do is wait until. Wait until what though? Wait until life is slower than 1. And to do that, I need to use a new block area called the operators, okay, which is about addition and comparing numbers. We're going to grab this one in the middle. And I'm then going to go to variables, and I'm going to grab the little blob for life. That represents the variable, basically. So wait until life as a variable is lower than 1. If it is lower than 1, we are going to show this game over message. However, if it's 3, which will happen if we freshly click the green flag at the start of the game, we want to hide it. So we want to hide it at the start of the game and wait until life goes below 1, then show it. Once we show it, we want to go to control and we want to stop the game. So stop all. So what happens is when we press the green flag, this will disappear. Might have to do it a couple of times. As I said, Scratch glitched out on me earlier. So it will hide. It'll then wait until life is lower than 1. Life can get to lower than 1 because the cat keeps catching the mouse. Lower than 1 is 0, by the way. Then once it does hit 0, we show it, and we also stop all other parts of the game. So let's give that a go. I need to click on it twice. Watch my life counter as the cat gets me. There we go. Game over. There we go. Game over. Nice and simple. Just notice something. The cat appears in a random position every time. So let's stop and go to the cat. And obviously I didn't do that before, so we're just going to move the cat here. And we want to go to motion, and we want the go to X option there, just to make sure the cat starts in the top right hand corner every time. And that's it. That's how to make a game with lives, and score, and obviously an enemy and tokens to collect in the form of donuts.